Hey y'all, and welcome. I'm Tiffany. That's Justin. He is over there working on our chicken tractor. We're doing something a little bit different for our meat birds this year. In the past, or last year, what we did was a PVC chicken tractor. Kind of got the design from Stony Ridge Farmer, and it was a Joel Salatin style chicken tractor, low to the ground, opened up on the top, and it worked. It worked well. The PVC was light, so I could move it around, but it just didn't last. It didn't hold up very well, and so we're going to do a wooden A-frame type tractor for our meat chickens this year. We're getting started on that and thought we'd bring you along and show you what we're doing. What will be the dimensions of it?
10 by 10 is what the living area will be.
10 by 10. We're planning to put about 25 chickens in this right now, but I think what is that, the square footage? That'd be 100 square feet. So you could put significantly more chickens in there. I think if you're moving them every day, that's the idea with a chicken tractor, is they're free range with some being contained. So every day you pull it on fresh grass and you move them around. And moving them every day, I think to be considered free range, it would be 2 square feet per bird. But we've never tried that tight of spacing.
What's up, YouTube world? Justin Cam, been out here working on this chicken tractor. Figure I'd give you a little update. Tiff's inside finishing up dinner, taking care of them youngins. So got a pretty good bit done this afternoon. Let's show it to you. So this thing is going to be a monster. We did a bigger one. You know, we're only going to do 25 or 28, somewhere in that neighborhood, chickens this year or this time. But this thing would probably hold up to 50. It's a 10 by 10 thereabouts. It's not perfectly square, but 10 by 10. Last time you saw it, we had the sides and the back put together. Had a lot more done today. Went to Lowe's and I cheated. So y'all can say what you want to about it, but I got some brackets for the frame of the door. I was just having some trouble in my mind figuring out how to do this without the brackets. So I figured this would be a pretty good sturdy way to do it. Brackets on the front and back, and then brackets on the back side of these 2x4s. Probably come, and I'll probably toenail some screws in the front side here just for a little bit more sturdiness. And I will probably, I didn't think I was going to have room for it, but I'll probably come and get another bracket for right here, just for sturdying this thing up. It already weighs a ton. So this is going to be a 2-person job moving. As you can see, we've got the the main rafter board put up. We got the sides on. I ended them here probably because we're going to go with if you were going to go with 10, you would run them out a little bit and then not necessarily cut them off at an angle. But we're gonna go with something lighter, because if we put 10 on this, it would just be way too heavy. So we're probably gonna go with a tarp or something of that nature. Get a measurement on, get a good one here, and get it done. So we're probably I'm gonna get just some slat boards, real thin, to run in between for support on that. And basically we're ready to put chicken wire around the sides, not chicken wire, hardware cloth around the side, the bottoms, where if there were animals going to get in, that would be it. Speaking of, we've had some hawks getting at our other chickens the last couple of days, so still not much ground critters, but if there were some chicken, chicken wire would be a little flimsy. Raccoon can reach their hands through it. So a little small hardware cloth, and then chicken wire on the front and back of the top, just because if it's a raccoon or something of that nature, that's a little high, and they're not going to have as much to leverage to try to break through it there. So that's about what we're down to. We're going to get some wheels. That's why I left these runners out the back, but we'll figure that out. Probably some more bracing here, probably more bracing on the front and back of these rafter beams, and a door. And the door will be probably halved. We'll probably half the door, bottom half hardware cloth, and then top half probably just chicken wire. Be good to go. As y'all know, if you've been following along, we still got a little bit more time, because we had some issues with the first shipment. The Cornish cross chickens, got some ordered. I had to go with a different hatchery, just because they could get them a little quicker, and a little bad taste in the mouth, stuff like that. So we'll be ready. We're gonna probably hang their feeder from the top, just like make a pipe feeder, and hang it down with some chain. May not do that with the water. We may get a big waterer that stands up, that's up off the ground, not have to hang it a 5-gallon water or something like that. So but that's an update. We'll get the wire on it and give y'all another one.
Chicken tractor is officially done, all except for the feeder that we're going to make for the inside, but it's done and it's about to get moved for the first time.
With your legs, flat to the side of it so don't hang on that wire.
Big one or the small one?
Keep them out from the corners. Ready?
Oh no.
Alright.
What are you doing?
Hanging a wheel. Yeah, get you some water. That's a big order.
I am going to let Justin tell you a little bit about what he's done. I know he's already done a little update for you, but we're going to do a final update. Final, this is what we did, and let him show you around because, well, I could pretend like I know how he did this. I don't. And so I'm going to let him fill you in.
So we left you last time. We had nothing but the frame up. We've done a little more bracing. We had the one brace in that corner up. We put a brace in every corner. Put some extra boards on the back to brace the back a little bit. And then we kind of finished it out. We talked about hardware cloth around the bottom. That's 2 foot. We just bought a 2 foot roll of hardware cloth. It was a little long, of course, because these boards aren't exactly 2 inches long. So you're not, you know, but 2 foot around the bottom, 2 foot. As you can see, we finished out the door. We split 2x4s in half to make the door. We put the hardware cloth, just a whole 2 foot span on the bottom, and then as you can see, chicken wire up top, chicken wire up top, chicken wire across that whole back part on the top side. And then Tiff had found some, what is it, billboard?
Yeah, I think it was
old billboard tarpaulin. So we stretched that out and covered the top. Put some wood screws with some fender washers to hold that down. Pretty happy with how that turned out. Got some latches, a little extra security up top. Got this little latch here, that self-shutting latch. The ground's not quite level, so the door ain't shut just right, but you'll have that on this unlevel ground. Make sure you have your string. Tiff's done locked herself in here.
Don't get locked in the chicken tractor. You'll get to spend the day with the chickens. No, I didn't spend the whole day, but I locked myself in
there before we even had that self-latching lock on. So
I'm real talented.
So we got that, and then to finish off kind of the pulling mechanism of it, we got some latches here. I'm not even really sure they're toe latches. Found them in the towing section here. Just got some lag bolts and put them down. Got some rope, doubled it, put it on here. This one's probably a little long. You want it short enough so when you bend down, you're picking up with your legs and not your back. Don't blow your back out for some chickens. Did that on that side. Got one on each corner on the 4x4. So as long as the latches hold up, the wood should hold up. Well, there's another one out again. We may have to slide it up a little more to get it off this really uneven.
They're still a little, I mean, they're small enough that if they find a hole, they may sneak themselves out, but it won't be that way long.
Yeah, they'll be too big to go under or too bad long. And then on the back, we went kind of real primitive with the wheels. Did get some good wheels with bearings in them. And then basically we put a Chester drawer handle on both ends. So you can, and we got a, basically just a tractor pin with the easy on it. And I could have used they come with Carter keys, but those, it's difficult for me to pull the Carter key out, so I know nobody else will be able to do it. But these are real simple.
Making this kid friendly too, so they can come out here and move them. Bit.
So you just, to do that, you just grab this Chester drawer handle, lift up on it just a little bit, slide that in, put your pin on the other side, repeat the process over there. It's up off the ground. It ain't up off the ground terribly high, but it's up off the ground far enough where it will roll. We had it back here. You can, when you look on the ground, you can see where it was. So to move it, we got all the chickens out of it. Now you ain't gonna have to get all the chickens out of it every time you move it, but we moved it a lot. It was facing the wrong direction. Some dodo who built it facing the house instead of facing out, so we had to spin it. So we spun it all the way around. So to do that, and because they are so little and can get under the sides, we got all the chickens out of it real quick, did the big spin, and then as you can see, the chickens and Audrey are back in their home.
We have our meat chickens and our others in here right now. How many's in there? What, like 40?
Probably not quite 40. I think we had 25 of the meat bird. Well, he went back under. We had 25 of the meat birds, and out of all the groups, I think we ended up with 25, which is kind of where we wanted to be to start with. the whole group that died, and we had 2 left over from that. We got 25 more, and I think 2 died out of that. So altogether we ended up with 25.
And that's what's
And-
going to live in here.
Yes. And then
The others will go to their other home.
I think what did we add up the other day? 16. I don't think we're close to 40. I don't think we're right. I don't think we're 240. But yeah, we got our next generation of egg layers in here too. So those will come out. Audrey's gonna get in there and get attached to all of them, and then when it comes freezer farm day, it ain't. Yeah, that one's figured out how to get out. We're gonna have to put a board there for now.
Well, we gotta let this wheel back down too.
Yeah, but yeah, pretty excited how it turned out. It's heavy, but it's sturdy.
And not too heavy to move. Y'all moved it pretty easy.
Yeah, Audrey complained.
When y'all were
complained a
spinning
little
it.
bit.
Y'all were spinning it.
Yeah, we moved it a lot. You're never going to move
No.
as much as we just moved
10
it
feet
now.
at a
If
time.
she videoed any of that, it probably looked really clunky because we moved it. We spun it and we moved it about 10 foot. So we spun it all the way around and then moved it 10 or so foot. But you're not gonna spin it. You're gonna pull it forward. You may jog a little left, jog a little right, but you're never gonna spin it in a circle like we just did. So, you're gonna pick it up, walk backwards for about 10 steps, let the thing back down, and you'll be good to go.
I'm proud of you. It's nice. I like it. You did a good job.
Yeah, it turned out pretty good. And if you got time to work on it, you could probably knock it out in a day and a half.
We just worked on a little here and there over the weekends.
Yeah, I'd come in at night. Well, kind of like tonight.
Or yeah.
What time is it? It's getting
About
close
ball
to
game
going
time?
to a ball game. So I got home a little early. So we put I had to put the wheels and everything like that on it. Done that. Now we're ready to go ball games.
There you have it, y'all. Meat tractor. I guess this is meat. This is a chicken tractor 2.0, right? Last year we did the PVC one and it worked, but this is definitely an upgrade, wouldn't you say? Make sure y'all subscribe, stick around, be part of our journey. We love you. We appreciate you. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all. He's got him a chicken. Let's go look. Got you a chicken, huh?
Yeah, look at his belly. Done losing them
Growing,
feathers.
growing fast.
Feathers on its wings.